Hello beautiful travelers, welcome back to the Space Age. If this is your first time stumbling across this channel, welcome to Space Age Tarot. This is a place where I give you pick a card readings and talk about other esoteric things. And so if you're interested in that, definitely subscribe and stick around, become a part of the Space Fleet. In today's video, we're going to be doing a July 2021 pick a card reading. I was about to say June, but we're doing July. So if you're interested in hearing about how July is going to be, what themes and elements are going to be around, what you're looking forward to in July, then stick around. So we have 5 piles today. We have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4, and pile 5. So I will be placing crystal cards in a moment. So starting off, we have blue aragonite for pile 1. For pile 2, we have Ethiopian opal. For pile 3, we have rhodochrosite. For pile 3, we have citrine spirit quartz. And for pile 5, we have green aventurine. Okay, so take as much time as you need to select a pile and or piles. The timestamps will be posted down below. Just remember to follow your intuition on this one, and I will see you in your reading. Hi group 1, so you guys chose this pile with the blue aragonite. So this crystal deals with empathy, compassion, and communication. So you guys might be in contact with a lot of people this July and having to use a lot of your intuitive skills this July. So I'm seeing that you guys are going to be more social. It is the summer season, so I'm seeing that totally happening for you. Let's begin with your tarot cards. Okay, let's get a real sense of the vibe we have going. So we have, starting off, we have the 10 of Wands. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Knight of Wands. And we have the 9 of Wands reversed. Okay. So we have the Knight of Wands. We have a lot of Wands energy here. And I'm getting the sense here for July that you guys are going to be really exploring your creativity. I'm seeing you're using your creativity as a mode for channeling your ideas. So you're going to be in major creative mode this month, or this coming month. I'm seeing you guys really feeling like it's okay for you to play around with whatever it is that you're doing right now. I'm seeing that you guys are working on a project or will be starting a project in July. And instead of relying more on your logical brain, you're definitely leaning more into how can I make this as fun as possible. I'm seeing you guys having a lot of fun here and really letting go of what you think you have to do. So I'm seeing like if you feel burdened by anything that, like perhaps there's like a task in your life that's kind of built a lot in your brain. There might have been something that you've been wanting to do for a while, but the longer you've put it off, the more it's built up into something far bigger and far more seemingly difficult than you'd ever expected. I'm seeing that for you guys in July, this is going to just fall away and you're going to remember why you liked this thing again. You're going to have a memory of like, okay, this is why I wanted to do this thing. So if you feel like you've been taking life too seriously, July is all about you not taking life so seriously anymore. We have the 10 of Wands here at the beginning. I'd see this as the beginning of the week, or not the week, the month. And then we have the 9 of Wands reversed as the end of the month. So that's kind of really telling here where we start off with this completion. I feel like this completion has to do with this completion of over being disgruntled with your circumstances. So this could be various circumstances with your career, your love life, whatever that may be. But I'm seeing that you guys might start off like maybe you're leaving this area of disgruntledness around whatever it is that you're doing, you're harvesting. I'm seeing you've worked really hard on something and you've completed a certain thing. This could be a completion of a mindset and the beginning of a new mindset for you. I'm seeing that in July 2021 with the Page of Swords, you guys are going to be adopting a new mindset, a new way of going about things, taking charge on your creativity like never before. And so at the end of the month, or like I wouldn't say this is even the end of the month, this is just something that's going on during July. You guys are really approaching this with the Nine of Wands reversed, where you're no longer giving an F-U-C-K. You're no longer giving a fuck. So what I'm seeing here is this attitude shift. There's a huge shift in attitude. This could even be in your love life, where you've been putting your energy. This could be around your friends, but I'm really just seeing this being something that you've been really working towards. So you're starting off just ending this whole behavior or mindset or way of doing things that just no longer makes you happy and satisfied. And by July 2021, you're going to be feeling a lot better about how you approach life. So I'm honestly saying like a new way of life, a new philosophy being introduced here. There's a new philosophy that you're being introduced to that is actually helping you take off, because I'm seeing a lot of quick movement with the Nine of Wands and you taking life as it comes and taking things easy, like taking a lot of things more easy. So definitely getting away from this sense of like whatever's holding you back. There might be something that has made you feel very frustrated recently, or you've been just feeling really like bogged down and you feel like you've been working so hard. And I'm seeing that your hard work is paid off, but you might not see at what cost, okay? Or it's been at a certain cost and you're happy with what you've done, but it's like almost as if you've been taken away from that love, but it's being reintroduced in July. And we have the blue aragonite here, which is telling me like a part of it, this introduction is coming through you playing around more. So I'm seeing a lot of friendship forming, like for you guys that might be looking for friends or not even looking for friends. I'm seeing the starts of like some kinds of friendships, or you interacting more with your friends, doing more summer-like activities, and just, again, taking it easy. We have sharks swim away from the situation, and then we have confidence. It comes with time and practice. So yeah, some of you guys might be going and deciding to take a trip. You guys might be going to the beach, maybe going to another state or country. You might even be traveling by yourself this month. There might be some trip that you might be taking by yourself. It might just be to a neighboring town. It might be you going on a day trip just alone. But I'm seeing that you're going off on your own. And it seems as though you guys actually might be moving away from a certain situation. It says swim away from the situation. This could be a person, but this could be the situation that you've been disgruntled over for a while. And in July, I'm seeing that you guys might be traveling and going off on your own. This might not exactly be travel, but there's something about you going at it alone and trying something new, trying a different approach. So another thing that's coming through, especially because we have this blue aragonite here, I'm seeing that you guys are actually, perhaps you guys aren't the most social of butterflies. You could be with this Knight of Wands here. There's a propensity that you might be that. But for those of you that have been introverted recently, maybe it's a more recent occurrence, or maybe you've just been introverted your entire life, you guys are really starting to use your introverted abilities to, you're actually harnessing this in the way that they were always meant to be used. So you're actually using your empathy, your ability to understand how other people feel, as a way to better socialize. And so this might be a very, very social period in your life where you're actually shifting away from perhaps people that you might feel are just bogging you down. It could be a situation that's been messing you up with this 10 of Wands here, where you're just like, I'm done. This is, the 10 of Wands here is saying like, I am done. It's just like, it's finished energy. It's like you've completed this part of your life and it's time to move on. So I'm seeing that you guys are moving on from a very major situation in your life. Maybe not too major, but this is a significant thing that's been on your mind recently. So whatever that is, you're moving away from it, and you might feel like a little bit empty inside, or like something has changed and the feeling of change might be uncomfortable for you. But this is about becoming comfortable with being uncomfortable. So maybe walking up to people, waving at people, that sort of feeling where you're ultimately going to benefit from getting out of your comfort zone. So that's one of the themes I'm seeing here for you guys. I'm also getting the sense that, yes, you might be feeling a little bit like empty without the situation. For some of you guys, it might be just new. It might be feeling different. Sorry guys, my camera shut off for a second. So back to what I was saying, you guys might just be feeling a lot more challenged, like as far as like your social life, but this is ultimately going to benefit you. You're going to be learning a lot of new skills in communication. And again, you might be feeling uncomfortable. So you might be moving to a new town and all of your old friends, your family, people that make you feel comfortable may not be there. This could be a metaphor for any type of situation that you're in where you're just shifting from one circumstance to another. We have Mercury mind. Yeah, so we have this Page of Swords here with the Knight of Wands, and that's really telling me that you got, and also Mercury has to do with communication. So 2021 for you guys is really going to have a heavy emphasis on communicating your thoughts, communicating your ideas. So you guys could be moving into a position or a job where you have to communicate your ideas and vocalize them. Maybe you're going to be making a lot of proposals, that sort of thing. And this is about you vocalizing those thoughts. And also you're going to be channeled a lot of thoughts as well. There's going to be a sense that you're really highly active in your mind. You might end up overthinking and stuff, but I'm actually seeing that this is going to be a really great time for you in July to collect a lot of ideas and apply them. So everything that you're applying, the ideas that you're hearing in your mind, this is kind of like a message from Spirit saying like, let's apply those things that we're getting tapped into, because this is really going to benefit us. Our thoughts are really powerful right now. So the Knight of Wands is all about acting on your passions. And we have this Page of Swords here, which is telling me you have like these sparks of ideas and you're really going to be acting on them passionately and feeling really passionate about what you're doing in life right now. So in July 2021, really expect to have a lot of ideas, a lot of new circumstances. I'm seeing new for you guys. So this is actually really exciting for July, because you guys might have been experiencing a lot of monotony, especially like given the circumstances that are in the world right now. You might have been seeing the same people, been in the same rooms, like, you know, tied down and all that kind of stuff. But in July, tons of movement, tons of activity, and part of some of this anxiety here that's coming from this confidence card. This girl seems a little anxious. Part of it may be that you've been like locked down for who knows how long and you haven't seen people in a while. And if you don't practice certain skills, and social skills are skills, right? They're things that we have to work on. They're not just, sometimes they come naturally, but a lot of people work on those skills because they are skills. So if you haven't been talking to people for a while, you might have become more introverted feeling, or maybe having like this feeling that you don't feel comfortable around people anymore. And that's going to be you overcoming that, whether it's like some other type of issue or not. But this is really about you benefiting from being outside of your comfort zone. So yeah, lots of new circumstances and experiences, but this is really fun. And again, you're just shifting away. There's a lot of shifting here where it's like, I'm done with this. I think it's funny because this is on the left side. These two cards are talking about being done with a situation in your life that's been just making you feel trapped, making you feel guilty. I heard guilty, or ashamed, or fearful, or like you're just not seizing the day. Some of you guys might not have like a penny to your name, I'm hearing. Some of you guys might not have a penny to your name, and you're about to go off and like pursue your dreams, and you feel like you just don't have what it takes. You feel like you might not have enough money, enough friends. But I'm seeing throughout this newness, embrace the discomfort, become comfortable with this energy, and everything's going to be okay. And we also have a sword on her bag here. So again, your mental powers are really at a high in July. In fact, they're on fire, which is the element of the wands here. So I'm seeing the power of the Page of Swords and the Knight of Wands coming together to help you use your brain power, these new thoughts and ideas that are coming in maximum force. We have like maximum force of ideas here. coming through and striking through with passion. So you're really going to be overcoming a lot. You're going to be feeling very brave in this month of July. And yeah, oh, it even says here, it comes with time and practice. So yeah, if you haven't been feeling social lately, or if you've never felt social your entire life, this is probably what's going to be happening for you in July. So this is actually a great opportunity. So you're actually going to be overcoming a lot and feeling so much better and cultivating these skills with the practice, okay? So we have Cancer, I feel, yeah. So definitely a lot of like emotive energy as well as like thoughtful energy coming through here. Empathy really came through with this blue aragonite here, where we were talking about how your feelings are really at a high in July, and really how you're able to pick up on things. So you're possibly even able to pick up on other people's thoughts. So some of you guys might actually be tapping into some kind of telepathic power here, where you're just able to pick up energies from other people. You guys might be feeling as though you understand people a lot more. And like I said before, if you're someone who's very empathic, this is becoming your superpower in July. So you're actually going to be using your empathy. Maybe you're a little shy or anything like that, but this is going to be a superpower, because whoever you're interacting with right now, they're going to really appreciate the fact that you can see them, and that they feel seen, they feel heard, they feel felt too as well. So definitely a lot going on internally for you in July, and to your benefit. So we have the Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. Okay, I'm putting this over here. I've been going right to left, and I feel like all of these cards are connected. So you guys are going to be ending something here. This could be a relationship with a person. I mean, this definitely looks like a relationship situation, perhaps with a person that you're just no longer feeling, and then I'm seeing you like shifting away from that person, getting away. This could be the end of like some kind of relationship with a family member, or moving away from a town, getting away from something. But clearly in July, you have moved on. You have ended something that you have just, again, been disgruntled with, are just no longer feeling like entertaining. You just don't feel like it's serving you any longer, and you're just over it. Then we have Ascending, okay? Transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase. Preparing for union. So yeah, you're in a new phase of life. Yeah, you're transcending obstacles, definitely, because again, I'm seeing you guys feeling uncomfortable here in July, and then every time you enter that uncomfortable situation, you gain something from it. So you end up talking to this executive or something, and you feel really uncomfortable because maybe it's your boss or something like that, and you're like, oh my God, but then you tell that person your idea, and then you might have been sweating the entire time, but then like you hear back that they really liked your idea and they want to take you on to the team, something like that. This is what's happening. So you shifting away from this, whatever situation, it could be something with your school or your work, a person, a breakup, whatever it is that you're shifting away from and just over, a mindset. It could be a mindset that you've been having. Maybe you think you've had to work really hard to get to completion, and now you're just fed up because whatever it is that you enjoyed in life has been taken away from you via this mindset. It could be something like that, but it's over and you're moving past it. You're moving past the obstacles. You're entering a new phase of life. It's completely different. And then we have Dragonfly. Nice. Be lighthearted. Finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change, heal. Okay, so yeah, so I'm seeing you shifting your mindset to being more lighthearted. Like I was saying, this could be a mindset where you've just been thinking, in order to complete things, in order to get the things I want done in life, in order for me to pursue my dreams, I have to be working like a dog. When you're a cat and you should be served, you know, like cats don't like grovel or beg. They're treated like gods by their owners, right? Like they're treated by like gods in like Egypt and everywhere. So just think of it that way. You guys are really transforming here. You guys could have been treated poorly in a relationship, or with someone else, or maybe at your old job, or you've been treating yourself poorly by giving yourself these weird standards or having this weird mindset for how you're supposed to make whatever you want happen, and you're just completely shifting in July. July is all about ease, playfulness, communicating, perhaps a little discomfort, but overcoming that discomfort and being so grateful for it, because after like this month, I'm seeing that you've basically up-leveled in this phase of life. You've learned the skills and you now feel comfortable with whatever new things are coming towards you. It's really fun here because essentially I'm just seeing like new stuff happening. You deserve love. You are lovable. Okay, so some of you guys might be encountering a new love partner relationship. And then chemistry, there's strong magnetic attraction here. Okay. So you guys might be encountering a new person that you have lots of chemistry with in July. So I'm seeing that some of you guys are actually really moving on. If you were in a relationship that went on that was kind of like bad, or you just didn't like it anymore, it's pretty clear here that maybe there was someone else that was already coming into the picture, or someone is coming into the picture this month, because again, I see your social life being probably one of the biggest thing that's going on for you. Just new activities, things you haven't done before, feeling like the world has taken on a new spin. Maybe you were feeling bored before. Definitely some exciting stuff going on here. And you using things that you might have thought were kind of like not so great things about you as superpowers. So using your empathy for you, not against you. So we have these astrological, numerological dice. So I'm going to roll these before we close this one out. And let's just see what messages come through. Okay, we have the moon and we have Cancer again. So we have Cancer here and the moon. So what I'm seeing is that definitely your empathic powers, whether you consider yourself an empath or whatever, everyone has this ability to use empathy in the first place, right? So I'm seeing that your empathetic powers that are normally underneath the surface are coming out, and they're being used again as this superpower. I'm seeing that you guys are definitely using this superpower in your creative realm. So whatever you're creating with, I'm seeing that you guys are going to be very much so using that empathy as a superpower, where basically everyone that experiences your empathy is very grateful, and they want to either like make you a friend. They're like, okay, this person can see me, they feel me, or they want to adopt these ideas that are coming through because of your talents. Okay, then we have Aquarius, and then we have 3 again. So we have another, again, creative potential here is like whatever you're thinking of, whatever ideas are coming up for you, definitely consider putting them out there, because July is like really high level on this. And I believe that this is Saturn, right? So Saturn here is, again, you feeling challenged, you feeling uncomfortable. So if you guys are feeling uncomfortable at all during this month, remember, push through it, push through that. And you might feel a little alien with this Aquarius coming through. Like there's like this feeling of like being alien, being a little out there, not in your element. Again, with Saturn and Aquarius right there, that's so funny. We have Saturn and Aquarius. So I'm seeing that, and also Saturn and Aquarius, I think a lot of people that have had that are coming through this year. So if you're going through that Saturn return, that might be happening for you in July as well. This might be why you're feeling so uncomfortable, and maybe you've been uncomfortable your entire life, but now you're kind of just having that moment where things are finally starting to work out for you. So that's actually a really good message that's coming through, where this actually could be happening. Yeah, so that's probably why you're being exalted in all the things that you might have been struggling with. So if you've been feeling a little out of place and like your ideas aren't well received, this is what's going on. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you guys, group number 1. I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. If you guys did, be sure to like this video, comment below, and subscribe. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, group 2. Let's begin your reading. So you guys chose this pile, which had the Ethiopian opal. So this deals with rebirth, desire, and a portal. So let's look at your tarot cards to begin. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords. That's cute. We have the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the Empress. Oh my god, these are so cute. Okay. Okay, so what I'm seeing for you guys for the month of July is that you guys are going to be feeling very pampered, very taken care of. We have the Ten of Pentacles and the Empress. And in both of these representations, I definitely see you feeling taken care of, cared for. I almost see this hand right here kind of being this Ace of Swords. We have this Ace of Swords, and usually the Ace of Swords is depicted with like a hand coming out of the clouds. And I feel like this is that hand coming out of the clouds for you in this Ten of Pentacles here, where the hand is reaching out, and this hand can be like the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, that force that's outside of you that you feel is surrounding you. And if you haven't felt that force, maybe you'll feel something like it in the month of July, because I'm seeing you feeling as though you're really supported by the universe here. So I'm seeing the universe is actually taking care of you, and whatever qualms or worries or things that have been bugging you are kind of in the past here. In July, you're going to be feeling as though you're getting a lot of gifts, receiving a lot of abundance. So this could be in the form of checks coming in the mail, you receiving that payment that you didn't receive before, you getting paid out of nowhere, out of the blue, feeling just like you're being given all kinds of stuff. With the Ace of Swords, I'm seeing that you've been given a lot of ideas and talents. There might be some talents that are activated in July, or the opportunity to act on your talents in July. Some talents that you may have not been able to act on before. There's going to be an opportunity to do that, because I'm seeing that your creative expression here is really opening up. This is like a major thing for you guys, really feeling as though your whatever creative ideas are coming to your mind with the Ace of Swords are actually being planted in the earth and created and fostered until they are fully grown. So we're seeing that happening. And going back to this, we see rebirth, which shows me that you guys are really entering a new phase of life, a new sense of being, feeling, again, pampered, as if you are desired, as if you are experiencing your desires, as if you're being treated well. There's going to be a lot of people treating you well as well. I'm seeing that the universe is kind of acting, your angels, your spirit guides are kind of like almost in people, and those people are going to just be taking care of you. Okay, so then we have portal, which kind of symbolizes to me, yeah, like entering a new phase, feeling as though things are happening. We have a phoenix rising out of the ashes. So yeah, maybe you guys have been feeling as though things have burned down and you haven't had a lot of good stuff happening for you, but now things are being rebuilt and they're bigger and brighter than ever. Okay, so you're going to be feeling very happy, harmonious, and just feeling like things are working out for you. And being able to indulge in a lot. And I'm seeing with this Eight of... Oh my god. This is like the funniest card. I don't... There's like this fat cat here that's just like rolling around in toilet paper. I just feel like you guys are just... This is like almost like chaotic good energy. I feel like your July is like chaotic good. And I'm so sorry, this is just hilarious. You guys might be looking at this and you're like, what the fuck is she talking about? But I don't know, but this is chaotic good energy here. This is like you playing around and feeling as though like you can do no wrong. This is all about like you can do no wrong. Eight really has to do, like the Eight of Swords really has to do with like changing circumstances and also freeing yourselves freeing yourself of the binds that you feel have been holding you back. And I'm seeing that you're tearing them apart. You're like, there's nothing holding me back anymore. You're choosing to see that there's really nothing stopping you. In fact, you're choosing to see that the world, the universe is super abundant. That's really what's going on here. So July is all about showing you that the world is abundant so that you can adopt a new mentality. So a new mentality has definitely stepped in here. You're adopting this state of the Empress, being cared for, being pampered, receiving material blessings, because I'm seeing a lot of you have been wanting these material blessings and to be treated properly as if you are royalty in a sense, you know? So then we have forgive, okay? So some of you guys are probably moving on. They're moving on from something that was really affecting you. So you guys are going to be experiencing the state of forgiveness in July, or maybe you're just stepping into that now and you're just in that phase of just feeling that peace and stepping back. I also see another thing here is that you are being pampered. Self-care is a really big thing for you. So you guys might even be gifted with like a spa day, but I'm just seeing like in the month of July, it's all about you kind of going on vacation. And that doesn't necessarily mean like you actually go on a vacation, but it's almost as if spirit is like treating you to a vacation internally, where because you're going on this peaceful ride inside, it's going to be expressed outwardly as well, okay? Oh my gosh, Clover, release your guilt. Okay. Yeah, we have forgive and release your guilt. So July is definitely about like you releasing whatever happened between you and whoever, you and a particular person perhaps, or people, some situation, maybe something happened in some point in your life recently, but you're moving on from that and you're realizing like you don't have to live in guilt anymore, because guilt, you guys might have been feeling guilty over something for a while, or like ashamed or bothered by something. It doesn't have to be like guilt perhaps, maybe it's something different because it's a general reading, but you guys might have been feeling like you're guilty over something, and you guys have been torturing yourselves for a long time, because guilt is just like self-torture. It's self-punishment, and in fact, a lot of the times you might even notice that you might even attract situations that feel like you're being punished, or like attracting certain senses of karma because you're feeling this way. And it's really because now you're kind of reinforcing in your mind here that you deserve, like, you know, to be punished for something. Maybe it's like not even something you did wrong, but maybe you were guilt tripped by someone, or maybe you were raised to just be guilty over every little thing and be a people pleaser. And it seems as though maybe you're moving on and like you're just like, okay, I'm not going to be a people pleaser anymore. I'm not going to torture myself anymore over anything. And I'm just saying it's like all about you releasing self-care, like being treated like you deserve to be treated. So maybe you've been taught like this is how you're supposed to be in the world, guilty, feeling bad about yourself, and like the universe is saying like, no, like let's not embody this state anymore. Let's forgive ourselves. Let's forgive. Okay, let's forgive whoever it was, forgive yourself, forgive anyone in the situation that's feeling like you're holding you back. Okay, so so then we have Moon Soul. Yeah, so there's going to be some like internal release going on where you're just really working on the inner depths, moving on from whatever's been making you feel basically bad about yourself. And then we have the 11th house, friends. Okay, so perhaps some of you guys will be making friends. I'm seeing that kind of being a thing in July, people making friends. I'm seeing that this is coming up, you know, in other readings as well. So if you guys feel like you were drawn to another pile, that could be an interesting thing to look at. But yeah, I'm seeing you guys will be making some friends this summer, and that makes total sense, especially if you've been like confined in the real world, if you've been confined by these feelings you've been having recently. Seems like you're letting some relationships go, maybe some friendships just ended up like, you know, ablaze, and now some new friends are stepping in, some new close relationships. Your soul family could be a really big thing too, because this breaks down to 11, and that has to do with the soul. And actually this is a 2, so 11 breaks down to a 2, so we have 2 2s here. So that's like, am I counting this right? Sorry, this is an 8. This breaks down to an 8. I was looking at 11th house. So 11th 11 has to do with 2, but this is an 8. So I could see this being your soul family because 8 has to do with, the lemniscate is the 8 sideways, right? So it has to do with like these infinite bonds that you're making, that you've made. So possibly meeting your soul family, the real people that really care about you in this world, okay? And then we have love. Nice. So you're going to be meeting some unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection. Yeah, I definitely see you guys pampering yourselves, giving yourselves the loves that you deserve. Like you deserve to feel love and be loved, and that's what's happening for you. And I'm seeing that, again, some people that unconditionally love you, that have probably loved you across time and space, infinitely forever, are coming through. So I do see some soul family coming through. So if you're making friends this July, they're probably your soul family, okay? Then we have Axe, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. Okay, so this could have something to do with this releasing of guilt and forgiveness. There might have been a breakup, there might have been a separation, there might be someone in your life that made you feel like you were supposed to be guilty and feel bad all the time, and now you're just cutting that cord because you're like, you know what, I can't keep torturing myself like this on account of someone else. Then we have the engagement ring. Oh my God. Engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. Okay, so you guys are probably going to be meeting someone, again, that's really close as far as like I'm seeing you guys meeting someone who you might potentially be partnered with for a very long time, as in like life, like a life partner. This could be like a friend who turns into a partner, but it's clear to me that in July, you guys are going to be making a lot of connections, or possibly if you're not single and you're in a relationship that's really nice for you right now, this person is going to make that extra step of commitment because this is the person that unconditionally loves you. So if you're proposed to, like, just, you don't have to say yes, obviously, unless it's what you want, but this is a potential future for you guys. Then we have heart-to-heart conversations. Okay, so this might be you discussing with your partner, like if you want to go down this route and if this is the right thing for you. I'm seeing that this is kind of the direction this is going, like really experiencing love. And also the Empress has to do with fertility as well, so possibly you want to have children and this is what's going to happen for you guys. But this is all about what's going on deep down. So there's going to be heart-to-heart conversations, has to do with like also you meeting people, friends, dating people, and having these deep conversations with people that just really get you, and going really deep within as far as like whatever's going on internally for you. There's a lot going on internally this month, but also it's like you're being spoiled too, because it's like you're being taught like, okay, like you may have thought you deserved to be treated a certain way, or maybe you've just been running on like autopilot and you've kind of been given like this way of talking to yourself through everything you experienced in life or have dealt with. And now you're kind of just going internal and saying like, no, like I deserve the abundance. I'm going to allow the abundance in my life. Then we have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Okay. So it's all been leading up to that. So yeah, there's a lot going on here with 11th house. The soulmate here, engagement ring, love, unconditional love. Yeah, it seems like it's out with the old, in with the new. That's a really strong sense here. Yeah, rebirth. And we talked about like the phoenix rising out of the ashes. It does really seem like out with the old, in with the new. Like there's just like either some old relationships you've already gone through. This could be like some kind of thing that happened a while ago. This could even be memories or feelings of the past. Like maybe you've had relationships fall through for you in the past, and you have like some self-concept or just ideas about the world that have just no longer been serving you. And so you have adopted in July this new set of energies. There's like a new energy, and you've attracted like some soul family here. So soulmate can be like a romantic partner. It also can be friendship. It can be like anything, a mentor. This is just someone that you have a soul connection with. So for a lot of you, it will be like engagement ring status, like where it's like romance, like really romantic. But for others of you, this can also be friendship too. I do see friendship being a big theme as well. And just you having fun. Remember, there's like a chaotic good thing going on here. And like you being pampered. I'm seeing kind of like luxuriating. You luxuriating here with the Ten of Pentacles, the Empress. It's just like everything just seems really great, really abundant, prosperous. So I'm definitely seeing like more in the realm of abundance. There's also like the material stuff that's coming in for you, the prosperity, but there's like this emotional thing that's going on. So your emotions are kind of being healed here, and you're the Phoenix too. It's interesting because we also have this fire here, like this burning fire with this person. So it's like almost like you have to burn this memory, whatever happened, like just burn it away and just step out on the other side in this new state. That's kind of what's going on for July. Just that whole transformation. I'm gonna roll these astrological, numerological dice and just see, oh gosh. So we had the 6 that fell on the ground. We had the 6 that has to do with like love. This has to do with love. So I'm seeing self-love and just feeling rejuvenated. And you're going to be like a new person basically. And I'm seeing just new relationships popping in for sure. 11th house is just in soulmate. Definitely if there's something going on. And if you're with someone right now, like they're up leveling that relationship. And then we have the sun here. Okay, so we have the sun, which is like reflecting this moon here. So I think like, or the moon's reflecting the sun. So I just feel like you guys are really going to be embracing where you are right now. And then we have Pisces as well. So I'm seeing that you guys are really going to go internal and just following your intuition. I'm seeing that a lot of you just might be feeling as though everything in your life is just starting to work out a lot better. There's going to be a lot more intuitive senses about people, intuitive senses about things, things falling into place, your creativity, like things falling into place really, because the Empress here has to do with being pampered, having your creativity, knowing like that when you sow a plant in your fertile lands, things will grow. There's no question about it because the Empress is always served. She's always given what she wants. So this is kind of what's going on for you in July 2021. I hope that this was helpful for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. And if you did, be sure to like it and comment down below. And of course, subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, group 3. Let's begin your reading. So you guys chose Rhodochrosite, which is dealing with relationships, healing, and karmic lessons. So let's look at your cards and let's see what's going on. Let's start with your tarot cards first. Okay, so let me put these to the side. We start off, ooh, I love this card. This is like one of the happiest cards in the deck. We have the 4 of Wands. Nice. We have the Page of Cups reversed. Oh my god. We have the Hierophant. This is like the Odin kitty because this cat like has its eye poked out. There are 2 ravens. We have King of Cups. Nice. Nice. Lots of happiness for you guys in July. We have these dolphins peeking out in the corner. Definitely about being playful, having that inspired moment, being spontaneous, having fun in life. So, and then also we have the 4 of Wands here, which is just all about enjoying life, just taking a moment to just breathe and relax and enjoy the moment. And I already said moment, but really taking the time to just enjoy whatever you can, being passionate about what's already in your present moment and feeling stable. Really, with the 4, we always get that feeling of stability in some way. So in this way, it's feeling stable in whatever creative pursuits you're in. So I'm seeing whatever's going on in July for you guys are going to be feeling like your passions are safe and you're able to do whatever you want. And I'm honestly seeing that you guys are going to be feeling as though whatever force, whatever it is that you look to, is honestly smiling down on you. With this Hierophant, I'm almost seeing as though like the gods are smiling down on you, really. Like there's something about you feeling taken care of, like your heart's even being taken care of. Like I'm just seeing that you guys get to play. This could have to do with it just being summer, and then you guys having like that feeling of it being summer vacation and able to relax. You guys might be playing around a little bit more. I'm seeing whatever worries you're having, imagine them just gone, and that's like your July 2021. So if you're having any worries, that's kind of what's kind of going down the drain here with this Page of Cups reversed. Like there's no like worries, there's no anxiety. You're fully secure with this King of Cups. The King of Cups is just about you feeling emotionally secure and not worrying about anything, not thinking about anyone, and trying to think about how people feel about you. You're just worried about how you feel about you, and also how to make people feel good, how to make yourself feel good, and just taking a mature approach to your emotional life. So I'm also seeing that you guys are going to be feeling a little bit more structured and routined. And I'm seeing that you're going to just be more focused on your spiritual practice, but not taking it like, willy-nilly and just doing it here and there. I'm seeing like more of a strict routine, and this is bringing along this stability. Like, so maybe in the morning, like at like 5 a.m. or something, or maybe not that early, maybe like 9 a.m., you're like, okay, I'm going to start meditating. I'm going to do some yoga. I'm going to talk to my spirit guides, God, my angels, the universe. I'm going to write things down, just putting like more structure in your spiritual routine, and that's actually bringing you a lot of life. It's making you feel a lot more stable, because when you take this moment to just set aside your worries, your anxieties, whatever you feel is holding you back, you suddenly feel like you have this entire day ahead, and like you can just relax and just take on the day ahead with whatever like gusto has arisen from that moment. Okay, so a lot of it here is just you guys developing some more structure and taking a more like standard approach to your spiritual domain. But this is also bringing you more happiness, because I'm seeing with your creativity, you might be very creative people here, and you guys are meant to play. You probably have like really like deep emotions and very loving people, and so when you're applying this more strategic, structured approach to whatever it is you're doing, it's actually providing you that balance that you need, that yang to your yin, essentially. Okay, we have Princess. You can be your own knight. Okay, so yeah, this is about you guys really feeling as though you guys can take on the world here. Like you guys can create your own happiness, because the Four of Wands is just, again, it's really happy. It's about like having everything together, being able to enjoy the person you're with, enjoy the company that you currently keep, enjoy your environment, and just being at peace. I sense a lot of peace from the Four of Pentacles. So I sense that July is going to be very peaceful for you. And as well as the King of Cups, just feeling like emotionally even keel, not having anything feel like it's turning you upside down or messing you up. And it's because you're adopting more of a traditional structure into your life. So yeah, maybe cleaning your room is going to be a big thing in preparation for July, or just making sure that your space is decorated in a nice way that you really like. Maybe adding some flowers or something like that. Let's see what else is going on for July. We have Flower. Be honest with yourself. Okay, so in July, there's going to be you being confronted with what actually makes you feel happy. I feel drawn to going back to this. Yeah, relationships, healing, karmic lessons. Okay. Rhodochrosite encourages you to express your feelings and reinforces that it is safe to share who you truly are. And then we have Flower. Be honest with yourself. So some of you guys are going to have to confront some truths in July 2021, but remember, the truth is what sets you free. So I definitely see that you're set free here, because the King of Cups has a lot of imagery here that is implying freedom, being able to play with the dolphins. Like, the truth is going to set you free here. So walk in your truth. You can be your own knight. So that means you are able to walk in your truth, and everything's going to be okay. Doesn't matter what goes on. If you have to face a certain circumstance or change direction, whatever it is that's going on in July, you're going to have the confidence and the will to do whatever feels most alignment with you. So you're going to be feeling more in alignment than ever. We have 4th house roots. Okay, so this might have to do with your roots here, whatever is going on with your needing to be honest with yourself. So I'm getting the sense here that this is returning back to who you are, the origin. And in fact, we have this 28 here, which breaks down to a 10, which breaks down to a 1. And we have this 1 here, so that's about the origin. It's where things originate. The number 1 has to do with the inception of an idea, so, or the conception of an idea, right? So I'm seeing that you guys are going to be returning back to your origins, where you came from. So this could be returning back to the ideas that make you happy. So this could be this 4 of Wands here, where essentially you're just taking that even keel approach, and you're just going to approach life more happily. You're not going to let the insecurities lead you anymore. You're not going to be led down this road of fear. You're just moving more into what makes you feel happier. And I also see like this garden here represented. I'm seeing just returning back to the garden. So back to the origins, where it all began, and just taking that moment to just be like, okay, I'm going to approach life like this from now on. So July is actually just really about you being honest and taking that honest approach with life, and having that honest approach liberate you. We have Saturn truth. Wow. So yeah, this might be some hard truths that you have to face, right? Because, you know, she seems a little bit like worried about it. She's like, oh, what do I do? She's covering her mouth. And we have Saturn, which is also, you know, he's the Lord of Karma. Saturn is the Lord of Karma. And we had here karmic lessons, okay? So, yeah, every lesson is for your highest good. Yeah, so there's something that you're going to have to face actually in July. There's going to be this even keelness, but it's because it's a result of you facing the truth, of you being really honest with yourself about what you really wanted. What is it that you really wanted in life? And thinking about that. It's about reflecting, like, what do I want here? And I'm honestly seeing that July, because we have this be honest with yourself, the truth coming out, karmic lessons, it's pretty clear to me that this is something that's going to be kind of thrust upon you, facing the truth, but it's all for your benefit, because the dolphins are playing. The 4 of Wands is this happy moment. And even the Hierophant, it's all about understanding. I think, you know, the Odin kitty, he's like really wanting to know the truth. He wants to discover what's real and what's not. He's willing to do anything for that knowledge, right? So with the Hierophant as well, it's like about returning to what's considered like, you know, more of a traditional way of spirituality, right? It has to do with like, you know, more of a conventional secular mode of thinking. So this has to do with like really just facing up to what's real. So if you've been feeling like you're in la la land, a little delusional about life, it's okay. You just have to like, you're going to be finding yourselves in a situation where this is like ultimately what you have to do. It's something that you have to learn here. So if you've already been facing this, just understand that it was a lesson. If that makes you feel better, you know, because sometimes you face some kind of hard thing that goes on, and then you don't know why it happened, and you're just wondering, like, did that just happen because, or like, was there actually something I gained from it? So if you've already actually encountered this, this is a message for you guys that in July, you're going to start understanding why, because there's going to be things in your lives that kind of happen that show you why. And then we have heartbroken. It's weird, you know, because like the last like groups I did were also talking about this, like heartbreak, separation. You guys might be feeling sad, grieving, mourning. There might be a breakup that you've gone through. And if that happened, I'm sorry that this happened for you guys, but this could have been like one of the karmic lessons too. And so maybe this is about you coming to peace with this, because July, I do see you guys playing around. I see you guys having fun, feeling at peace. And this comes through that truth, right? Because it feels as though like you might have been feeling like stuck or feeling like outside of your element, not with who you are, not who you are originally. Maybe you kind of felt like you had to be somebody else for a while, but it's okay because you're returning. We have Sword and Rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. So what's with all these cards talking about the truth? So clarity and truth, there's going to be something that's coming to light in July. This could actually be like something that someone said is coming to light. Maybe someone lied about you. This could actually be so someone might have lied about you, or someone might have done something, or there might be something that's hidden away, and now that's coming out to light, and this is all for your benefit. Whatever is coming to the light, whatever truth you've needed, like just if you feel like there's something that you've needed to come to the light, or you've been hiding inside, or someone's been hiding away from the rest of the world, that's coming to light. So if someone did something, that's coming to the light. Like all will be revealed in July. And so like, don't worry, like this is all working out, okay? And then we have Coffee Cup, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. Wow, I do think friendship is just like a theme for July in general. Like if I were to do like a group reading, I feel like July would just, friendship would just pop up, because it's been coming up like in every group. But yeah, friendship is going to be a thing for you guys. So meeting people, conversing. I just see you having fun, like being a social creature, just like a dolphin. Even these ravens are in pairs. They're like together. So there's two cats here. So I'm seeing that you guys will be encountering someone new. This could be a new friend, a new relationship, getting over someone that hurt you in the past. So like I'm seeing some of you guys might have been hurt, and like whatever they did to you is coming out, and it's going to make you feel more at peace in July. So just, you guys are going to be moving on, and it's you moving on through the truth. The truth is going to be out, and it's going to set everybody out of this cage. It's going to bring everyone out, and it's just going to make everything so much better. So July is all about like peace, love, being happy, having these happy moments, feeling like you've emotionally evolved, like completely. Like you're just like, okay, I've moved past this, or I'm able to move past this now. I now have the tools to do that. And then we have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Okay, so some of you guys are either with your true love and like things will move further, or you guys will be encountering your true love. Awesome. And then we have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Okay, so if there's someone that you're meeting, or you've been dating this person for a while, like make sure that you know, or make sure that they know that you care about them. Like I'm seeing some of you guys may be avoidant, like just a small subset of you. This is a general reading, but if you're avoidant and you kind of know that about yourself, this is just saying like, be honest. If you love this person, let them know. And yeah, there's a lot about truth here, making the effort. So maybe you guys have been heartbroken in the past, or have some kind of ideas about love that just weren't like great ideas that were taught to you. And this is like all about like you working on this, and you developing emotionally, and like just relearning those lessons here. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of that. Just openness, just freeing yourself. Like nothing's going to hold you down anymore. Things you were scared of are just not going to be scary anymore, and you're just going to be really happy in July. Okay, those are the astrological dice. We have 12. 12 breaks down to a 3, so definitely about you being creative. We also, I think this is about going back to your origins as well, and also meeting another person, and then creating with another person. So you guys actually might be like painting with a friend, being more social. We have Neptune. So you guys could be like I'd say like perhaps you guys might be going on a vacation, meeting some new people, and connecting on like a more mental level. So this true love thing, this could be like if you guys are single right now, dating some new people. We have a Libra, you might be meeting a Libra. But I'm also seeing like the scales being balanced. So whatever truth is coming out and making you free and making you feel happy in July, that's the universe creating its perfect balance. There's like a balance that's been restored in the universe. So yeah, that is what I'm seeing for you guys, group number 3. I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. If you did, please be sure to like this video and comment down below and subscribe. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, group 4. Let's begin your reading. So you guys chose this pile with the citrine spirit quartz. So the themes that we have here are intentional self-awareness, discernment. Okay. So let's look at your tarot cards. Let's get some vibes out here for July. All right, so starting off, we have the Magician reversed. Interesting. Ooh, lots of orange here already. Then we have Strength reversed. We have the Sun upright. That's so cute. Oh my gosh. It's like a little raccoon tail. Okay, and then we have Justice. Ooh. It's interesting, guys. For July, you have 4 major arcana cards. The first 2 in reverse, the second 2 upright. Okay, so I need to take this all in. Okay. All right. So I'm sensing for July 2021, you guys are going to be experiencing a lot on the inside and on the outside. And what I mean by that is that you guys have been questioning a lot. I'm seeing you guys have been questioning your power, your ability to do things, your ability to create. You guys might have been feeling as though like the wells, the springs have run dry and you haven't been able to foster any of your manifestations, make anything come real. And you guys might have been feeling as though you've been weakened or like you haven't been able to express yourselves the way you want to express yourselves, take the actions you want to take. Something about this is like feeling powerless in the world. But I'm seeing that in July, there's going to be this glory moment where you are being seen and you guys are going to be almost as if you guys are going to be like given the spotlight for something. And this Justice card is telling me like you might have been wrong, especially with Strength reversed and the Justice. You guys might have been wronged by someone recently or even in the past, but wronged by someone in a way that you've still kind of held on to it. You've still latched onto it. And it's almost like, yeah, this person is getting whatever this person did or whatever, whoever they are, it doesn't matter. They are getting it like, yeah, karma's coming for this person with this Justice card. Like this cat is viciously biting this hand. Like this person's definitely going to get it. So you're going to get justice in July. Okay. You guys might not have even been holding on to this. You guys may have been holding on to this though, because this cat is holding on and it's really biting. It might have been something you've been holding on to for a while and you might not care to admit it, but you may have been holding on to this and it may have been bugging you, but you're going to be feeling really happy that this has finally been balanced and you guys are seeing it. I'm seeing that you're going to be seeing this. And that's what I was talking about when I was saying like there's a lot going on inside and a lot going on outside. And I'm seeing that you're going to be feeling like you're getting your power back here. Not because this person or this situation it might not be a person, it might be a situation. You're going to be feeling a lot happier, not because this person or the situation, got justified and like there was a balance created in the universe, but because you've risen to the occasion on your own. This is actually a separate event. The Sun and the Justice card seem like separate events to me. Like, as you're rising and you're reclaiming your strength and reclaiming your ability to create and remembering your birthright and understanding that it's as natural as the sun rising for you to create, for you to be powerful. You're going to be having like this uplifted moment where you're just feeling exalted, as if you're being like seen by everyone. I'm just seeing you feeling very happy in July, but also like you're having your cake and you're eating it too. So not only are you happy on your own, like you're finding this internal happiness and this external happiness by just seeing the beauty in the world around you. There's also like this cherry on top of you receiving justice for something that was done to you. There's a lot of orange and like red, like warmer colors here. So I'm getting like a lot of like your lower chakras here being balanced, restored. Your solar plexus energy with the sun here is like being like restored. Essentially, your confidence is returning to you, your willpower, your strength, your feeling of feeling good. Okay, so I'm seeing that with the Strength card reversed, you might have been feeling like this has been stripped from you. And with the Magician reverse, I'm just feeling like you've been so out of touch with like your ability to create for so long that when the sun finally shines on your face, it's going to feel so warm and you're never going to let it go again. You're really like walking your confidence in July, like super duper confident, super duper happy and peaceful and zen. And on top of that, like there might be a little part of you that's like kind of happy that like you're seeing that this person, the situation is finally, you're actually seeing the balance actually happening in front of your eyes. This isn't something that's like hidden. This is in front of everyone. This is like in front of the curtain, not behind it. And then going back to this, we have self-awareness, discernment, intentional. Enhances your self-awareness, dissolving apprehension and self-doubt to clear the way for more confidence in your daily life. That's really interesting. I was just talking about the confidence being like emphasized here, like you becoming so much more confident and then just getting away from like that feeling of like you're not sure about like your power anymore. You're just overcoming this feeling of self-doubt, because the Magician reverse, it's like why don't you recognize your power here, right? So like ultimately you're being restored. The sun usually has like a little baby on a horse, and I feel like that's because it's like your inner child is finally getting like its moment in the light, and it's like your inner child is connecting with you, and it's making you feel a lot happier to know that like you guys have like healed, and you guys might be experiencing this inner child healing and feeling as if everything's okay. But I'm seeing like your sacral chakra, your root chakra, and your solar plexus chakra in July are going to just be like blazing. So you're going to be feeling a lot more secure, because whatever is being justified in the world, it's making you feel more secure, because you're seeing that the world is taking care of you, and that brings security, feeling like the world is taking care of you. And then you have like this confidence here on your own that's building, and now you just feel like you can take on the world, like you have the will to take on the world. And then not only that, you have like this restoring of faith in who you are and this ability to create. And then we have this citrine, which is very orange, and I feel like that deals with your sacral chakra. But also citrine usually has to do with money as well. So I'm seeing that your finances, as well as like this feeling of stability, there might be even financial gains in July for you guys, because this root chakra is being stabilized. All right, so let's take a look here. We have don't be afraid to sing. Yeah, your confidence is being restored in July, and you're just going to be feeling very supported here. I'm seeing like your friends are going to swoop in and support you. You might be making new friends. It's kind of a theme for July. Like you guys might just be like feeling very supported and more social, and just able to sing now that this justice has been restored, this balance has been restored in the universe. Yeah, like you're rejoicing. I see you rejoicing in July. There's a lot to rejoice about. This might be more than one occasion. Okay. Bitch fire, stand up for yourself. Yeah, so I have like this sense here that like something, maybe you stood up for yourself. Maybe like you brought this person to justice. Maybe you just had enough and like you brought this person to justice, the situation to justice. Maybe like someone was trying to gyp you out of your rent money or something like that. And you were like, no, I'm going to fight for my money or something like that. Or like, I don't know. I don't know if that's like an actual situation that happens in life, like rent money. Maybe you're, what is the deposit? Maybe someone was trying to take your deposit and you're like, no, I cleaned the apartment. Like, give me my deposit. So you might have stood up for yourself in July. So maybe this is about like you standing up for yourself is how you get this justice. I'm seeing it will come to you anyway, but maybe one of the ways that it will come is by you taking this stance for yourself and saying like, no, like you're not going to do this. Or like, I'm going to expose whoever is like, been doing this. Maybe taking physical action is what is bringing this in July. But I'm just seeing that like, even if you don't feel like, if you feel inspired to do that, that's cool. But it also could just be you being happy. They say like happiness is the best revenge, right? So maybe you're just being happy is what's going to make whatever person or thing kind of back off, because those things just can't coexist together. Happiness and like crazy, basically. Then we have water element sensing. Cool. And then we have, we have Chiron healing. Yeah, so I so see this going on. Because we have so many major arcana cards, I definitely see that you guys are going through probably one of like the more, I'd say this is probably like a more emphasized point in your year where you're just feeling very much so like you're going through lots of major things are happening for you. And so I do see that you guys, again, we have like this orange energy. So this is like healing your sacral chakra, your root chakra. I'm seeing that you guys are just going to be healing like in your sense of security in the world. This is like how you feel in the world, your sense of self in the physical world. Because again, your confidence is being like, your solar plexus is being like worked out here as well. So your confidence is being restored. I'm seeing some of you guys might have just had this knockdown in confidence. You guys might have been taken out. Like your inner child might have been like feeling very wounded. And this is all about like you kind of moving out of that space for good. I'm seeing this as like kind of being like the end of this. Like you're just moving on. And this is just such a major event in your life and a major shift in you that you're just no longer up for it. You're just like, I'm done. You're putting in the work internally. I'm seeing this as like a subconscious, unconscious thing that you've been working on. So maybe you've been working on like affirming things or, listening to like subliminals or something like that, or just doing some kind of practice journaling that has been working on how you feel inside. And I'm seeing that this internal shift is actually what's bringing on these set of events that are actually creating this this balance. There's a balance that needs to be restored, and I feel like your energy improving is what's done this. Maybe you wanted to see this happen for you, and so this is kind of what's being brought to you, okay? And then we have Paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. Okay, so some of you guys are going to be experiencing possibly some new love, but I'm also seeing that you guys are just going to be feeling happy again. Like the Sun card has to do with just being like really happy and joyful. And so I just see that for you guys in July, just feeling happy and like you've been seen and like everything's working out. I do see manifestations coming through as well, because the Magician reverse is like talking about like not even being able to perceive what you have as tools. So what I'm seeing is like maybe you guys have been trying to work on manifesting for a long time, maybe a certain thing that you've wanted for a while now, and just not feeling like you had doubting your ability to do it. Like you might have been thinking like, am I the only person in the world that can't manifest? Like, do I just not have the ability? Like, is there something wrong with my brain? Like you might be thinking those kinds of thoughts, like where you're different from everyone else and like you're the one special person that can't do it or something. And that's just being healed. Like whatever, this could be your inner child, your sense of self-doubt, but that's just done. So you might have been an anxious like doubting person, but you're just stepping into major confidence here. And this justice, it could not even, it could even be like not a person, it could be like you feeling like you've finally received what you deserve, as far as like maybe you're just manifesting a certain thing and you've never been able to do it. Maybe even manifesting a vacation for free, or like a first class ticket, and you're finally going to manifest that major thing in your life. And you've maybe only manifested like little things, and you're like, why can't I manifest major things? Like, this is a major thing being manifested. 4 major arcana cards, absolutely. Then we have a love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. Okay, so if you've been manifesting a love partner, a specific person into your life, maybe that's what's going on. Some of you guys might be manifesting that, and that's what you've been like wanting for a very long time. And then it's like, once you finally receive like this inner peace, I'm seeing like a confidence where you're just like, maybe the manifestation is finally internalized and you no longer care. You're just like, okay, I'm done. Like, I know that this person, you know, like, I love myself and that's all that matters. So therefore, like, you just emit that. I'm seeing you like emitting these great vibes and then just attracting what you want in July. Sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focus out. Okay, so there might be someone who has their eye on you now. I'm seeing that because you're radiating such joy, such magnetism, you might be really attracting a lot of what you want here. I'm just seeing you stepping into your power, finally remembering who you are here, and finally getting what you deserve. Like, you deserve like something really great here, and you finally know that. Okay, so July is actually just really about receiving. So I would say for you guys, July 2021 is a time when manifestations come through. And I know that's like, you might be manifesting a lot of different things, but if you've been waiting for something for a really long time, you're wondering when it's going to come, this should be a confirmation that these things are going to start falling into your life in July 2021, because you're freeing yourselves of doubt. You're just done with the doubt. You're just like over it. Okay. So then we have, give your relationship a chance. This is some love cards. Work on your partnership. Okay. And then you have deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Okay. So those are some love messages for some of you guys out there. Maybe not all of you are dealing with this kind of thing. You guys might be like in some happy relationships, but if you are experiencing some like love woes or whatever, then it's possible. You know what's interesting? We have sunglasses, we have deception. I feel like, you know, there might be someone recently, this might have to do with that justice thing here, where maybe someone cheated, or like someone, maybe a friend lied to you or something like that. Like, there might, again, this is going back to that theme of like someone, like maybe they gaslighted you and then they made everyone think some lies about you. This might be a confirmation for some of you guys that there was actually a person in your life recently or in the recent past who has been like trying to like mess with you. Maybe there's someone moving in on your relationship, like a friend of yours that like was trying to move in on your partner, and like that's just one imaginary scenario, and then they, you know, I don't know, and then now you want justice for this person, and then the person that they tried to move in on is actually a good person or something like that. So maybe giving your relationship a chance would be good, but there might have been someone that hurt you. So that's another confirmation, especially if you guys have been feeling hurt, that this person is kind of just being seen by the universe now. Like, they're seen, like they've always been seen, and now you're just going to experience what it's like to see that justice being played out. Okay, let me shuffle some astrological, numerological dice for you. We have Neptune, we have Taurus, and we have 2. Okay, so for you guys, oh, I knocked it over. Okay, so for you guys, I'm seeing that, wait, is this Neptune? Oopsie. Yeah. Okay, so for you guys, I'm seeing that there might be, some you rejoicing with a partner. Could be this 2 right here. The Taurus energy is like me seeing that you guys are feeling more like yourselves than ever, more self-love coming through, more grounding, more feelings of like, yeah, like I'm deserving of love, like it's my birthright. And I'm just seeing like you guys are going to be feeling a lot more with the sensing here as well, just more like you've worked more on your internal self. And so you're just going to be feeling like, because you worked on the internal self, that everything outside of you is beginning to manifest as your internal self. So this is all good things, because I'm seeing like your internal self in July, like your inner child, your subconscious thoughts, whatever you want to attribute that or call it, like these are all starting to manifest the things that you want, rather than like, you know, you feeling powerless. That's like a thing of the past. Like this Magician, the Strength reverse here, it's like it's done. You know who you are. You remember that inner child. You remember your birthright. And you're finally getting the things that you want and deserve. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm seeing for you guys for July 2021, group number 4. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and if you did, be sure to like this video, comment down below, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hi group 5, let's begin your reading. So you guys chose this pile with the green aventurine. So this has to do with prosperity, fortune, and opportunity. So that looks great. Let's begin with your tarot cards and let's see what is coming for you in July. We have the King of Pentacles reversed. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Hermit reversed. And then we have the Two of Swords. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm just sitting with this for a second. Okay. So it's actually a lot going on here with these 4 cards. I heard like kick the bucket. That's so funny. So what I'm seeing for you guys is that definitely your finances are kind of a major theme here for July. There's a sense that I get from you guys that you guys have been feeling like you've been searching everywhere and coming up short. Like you haven't found what you've been looking for. You haven't quite found the right job. You haven't quite found the right groove yet. You maybe feel like you're getting closer to that, but you're just not really sure. Maybe you're trying to figure out what path to go on. I'm seeing that some of you guys are like stuck on a decision. You're not exactly sure what decision you should be making at this point in your life. And so you just want to hide. You just don't want to be seen by anyone. You don't want to get up and you're just like, I don't know what to do. I'm sensing that a lot of you feel as though you might be trapped in your circumstances. I'm seeing a pretty big decision for you guys to make as far as how you want to go about life. And I feel like you guys haven't been trusting your intuition on certain things. And your intuition is that voice inside of you that wants to do things because it loves things, not because it's afraid not to do them. So I'm seeing that you guys are really starting to learn about yourselves in the month of July and how you want to approach life. You're going to be making a decision, and I'm seeing that this decision is ultimately going to be very beneficial for you, because I'm seeing you guys are going to be coming into money and experiencing financial harmony. Did I say 6 of Pentacles here? I meant 7 of Pentacles. I read that wrong. 7 of Pentacles. But it's okay, because I have the same meaning in my head anyway, because I'm using my intuition. And the sense I get here for you guys is that you guys are really stepping into, with this pile that you chose, you guys are really stepping in. You guys have probably been willing a lot more financial security into your life. And I feel like your will is what brought you here to this pile, because I'm sensing that you guys don't see that it's right around the corner right now. But in July, that is the corner. That is the corner. And maybe right now you don't feel like you're right around the corner, but I'm sensing that July is that corner for you that you're going to just finally turn around to or turn into and realize that it's already there. There's going to be something that you finally make a decision on. You might be reluctant to make this decision in July, but you're making a decision and it's the right one. I just want you guys to know that. So you guys might have been, it feels like you guys have been running away. You guys might have not wanted to go inside. You might not have wanted to duck inside and just really learn about like who you really are. You might have been running away from yourself, your intuition, but even though you're running away from it, you're still facing it anyway. This might be a reluctant change, but it's one that you need anyway, and you're going to commit to anyway. Then we have Tower, unplug and relax for a spell. And then we have Universe, we're all just stardust. Yeah, so I'm getting the sense that it's like you, I remember saying like you don't want to get out of bed, but it's like you guys might not want to face the world right now. And so what I'm seeing is that you don't actually have to. And that's really weird, but it's like you don't actually have to face the world, you have to face the universe. And understanding that it's not you turning away from it that's going to make it disappear. The more you try to ignore something, the more real it becomes actually, because you're focusing on not focusing on that thing, which is kind of ironic. What you resist persists, as Carl Jung would say. So if you keep avoiding this thing, it's just going to grow bigger and bigger, right? But this isn't asking you to consult your earthly world. This is asking you to consult yourself. Don't be afraid to go within. Consult the universe inside of yourself. You have a direct access to the universe, so you're being asked to use it. You're being asked to go inward, to unplug, relax, do some yoga, maybe meditate. This is like about going into a meditative practice and consulting with the universe. You don't have to make your moves in the physical world right now. You just need to go internally, because I'm seeing that in July, you're set to be receiving a lot of money and a lot of like financial abundance, but it's like you have to hold on. You have to keep your head up and keep your thoughts where you want them. And that doesn't mean that you can't, be like, I don't want to get out of bed. I'm using it as a metaphor, by the way, but like just feeling like you don't want to face the world. It's okay. You don't have to be perfect. But this is like saying like, don't give up. Whatever you've been working towards, whatever decision you have to make, just be tenacious, persistent, and decisive. And follow your intuition. Don't avoid your intuition. You might be avoiding the thing that you really want to do because you're afraid to do it. And so in July, when you make this decision, it's all going to work out. Like you're going to be setting yourself up for a lot of abundance by following this intuitive guide inside of yourself. So don't avoid it. Like just fall into it. That's what your kind of advice is for July. Then we have Grand Cross Provoker. Wow. So this 47 breaks down to an 11. So I definitely see you like crossing through like a gate or a portal. You transitioning, crossing over into something else. This is like really spiritual for you guys. So I feel like the month of July is like about you making a great transition into, and it's interesting, this talks about being provoked, like a provoker. Interestingly, it's like you're being forced to make a decision in July, and you're going to find out that in July, this is like the best decision you could have ever made. And it's because you chose your intuitive sense, okay? So just remember that. And then we have the second house owning, okay? Yeah, I think you guys need to own up to what you really want and like face whatever it is that you want, but also like you don't have to like it, but you just have to face it because it's ultimately going to serve you. So if there's like a decision you're making, or if there's like a path you're trying to go down, or if you've been working on making something happen for a while and you haven't seen progress, July is about that thing that's been around the corner finally showing up for you. Like this is about showing up. So in July, you should be seeing things showing up. Things that you've been wanting for a very long time are going to happen. You might have been like not been able to face up to the reality of the world, but it's like you don't even have to, because whatever you've done, just if you persist in it, it will set in motion in July. It will start to reveal itself to you. We have snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. Okay. I feel like that the message that's coming through from like that I'm hearing is like, if you've perceived competition in your reality, just understand that that doesn't even exist, that that's not even actually a thing. There's no such thing as actual competition. No one wants what you want. Maybe that's a little bit why you're kind of backing off, because you think that other people want what you want. Sure, there might be other people that are in your field, but no one wants what you want specifically. There is no direct competition unless you create that, right? And you're not even really creating that. You're not responsible for whatever that person is just showing up to help you, really teaching you like a grand lesson, which is also why you have this grand cross provoker. It's almost as if like if you encounter a situation or a person and it can be infuriating, right? And this person is like stepping up and like they're just doing their thing, and it feels like they're kind of at odds with you. Even then, it's like this person isn't your competition, because in the universe, you have your thing that you're supposed to do. They have their thing. And ultimately, there's no one that wants your thing because you have a role here. So don't fall into these distractions. This is a distraction here. And then we have separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. Okay, so you guys, again, I feel like there's some kind of unsureness for you guys. And in July, it's like all about being cleared up and having things fixed and stuff like that. But you guys might have gone through a separation recently. There's someone that, if you guys are just thinking about like relationships and stuff, there might be someone that you've been missing for a while. I'm seeing that this person might be thinking about you. This person might even reach out to you. I don't know, maybe this is not someone that you have been wanting to encounter. So if you don't feel like encountering them, that's fine. But this is like letting you know like there's someone that might have you on their radar. Then we have the runner. So runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. So some of you guys might have been separated from someone who just, they might have been an avoidant person. And this might all go together for you guys, where this might have been like someone who wasn't really worthy of your time and attention. I'm seeing that this is just like this person is leaving because it's like they just can't handle the relationship that you guys have together. If you guys are experiencing this, you guys might be in happy relationships. This is a general reading. But if you've experienced like someone running off, it's like, usually when people are running off, it's because they actually can't handle your vibration, whatever you want to call it, like that thing, like your energy. People have different ways of talking about it, but when people like kind of like run away or like leave, it's usually because they aren't able to handle your energy. And I've personally seen this happening with people. It's like if someone has like too low vibrational, and I'm just using that phrase, like if they're too low vibrational, they tend to just not be able to stick around with that like higher vibrational person unless they are able to elevate, or that person like lowers themselves. And usually people that are kind of low vibe, they don't elevate unless they personally want it, rather than someone else pushing it on them, essentially. And yeah, it's better not to be around someone who doesn't make you feel secure, essentially. So if you're experiencing that right now, like it's all fine, because in July I just see things being set into a place where you're just you're being kind of provoked, you're kind of being challenged, you're kind of being put in a position where you have to face and own up to the circumstances in your life, and you don't really want to. You might be hiding away from it, but you're going to face it, and you're going to be abundant for it. You're going to be receiving a lot of abundance for it, because you're actually putting yourself in the right position by releasing all this stuff, by making that crossover. So there's lots of good fortune coming for you in July. And so if you've been feeling challenged, just take a step back, breathe, do some practice that makes you feel good. And remember that the universe is conspiring to help you. So for some more love cards, we have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of the holiday time together. And then we have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Yeah, so some of you guys may have been dealing with something with your love life going awry in the past or recent past, and it's like time for you to just like let that go. And so I think in July, this is what's going on for you. You guys are just going to be feeling like you're able to release and let things go and just not hold on to things like you used to anymore. So yeah, you guys are going to be enjoying like this July, I would say. I think you're just going to be enjoying your lives and just feeling like a lot happier. You're going to be enjoying July as far as who you're going to be experiencing, the circumstances you experience, and also just moving on from whatever has been making you feel bogged down, or if you've been feeling as though people have been moving away from you. I can also see, like, with this runner thing, like you might have been feeling like you're that high vibe person and like people are kind of like maybe jealous, or like they're trying to compete with you all of a sudden, and they just are not treating you the same way or treating with the kindness because they see that you're on the way to your success and that success is just around the corner for you. Even in second house owning, we have all these money symbols. We have like the dollar bill sign. We have some coins here. I'm seeing that you guys are kind of probably stepping into like some major success here, and this crossover has a lot to do with you crossing like over into a new reality where you're going to be more financially abundant. So right now it looks, your circumstances, they might look chaotic. They might make you want to run away from them, but in July you're going to be facing whatever it is that's coming towards you and being persistent and tenacious. And so you're going to be experiencing the prosperity and experiencing all the joy and the abundance of the universe and everything it has to offer. And so some people might feel like running away from that, but it's all the better for you, because the further you are away from these energies that are holding you back, the faster that you can run towards your dreams. So if someone's running away from you, that's not a problem, because now you have less weight holding you down on the path to your goals, okay? So that's what I'm seeing for you guys for July 2021. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to like it. Be sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed, and also comment down below. Let me know what you want to let me know. And then I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.